In this video, we are going to take a look at Goods Receipt 1. This menu is used to manufacture goods based on BOM. So if you have registered BOM earlier, you can manufacture the finished goods here and reduce the inventory of raw materials linked in the BOM. This menu is under Inventory 1, Production, and Goods Receipt 1. You can use the Goods Issued menu to move the products to the location in, if you would like, to move around in between warehouses to the next process factory. However, if this is not the case, you can just finish the end location of the factory here. Now you can decide the factory, the date, and where you will be placing the item. Once you're done, there are multiple ways to upload this data. You can do it by the ECOUNT web uploader, you can bring in a slip, or you can do it manually. Since I am bringing in a manufactured item that has a BOM built in, I'm going to manually plug it in myself. So we're going to take a look at the example of beef barbecue pizza packaged. Under BOM, we can see that in order to make one beef barbecue pizza, the packed version, we need a baked pizza. So going back to Goods Receipt 1, we have to choose where this is going to be made. So the package factory needs to be selected, along with where you're going to place them. I'm going to leave them in the packaging factory. Here, select the pizza. Select however many you want to make, and you can apply the BOM. As you can see, you can choose to have multiple settings or choose the BOM version as well. When we choose the process, it brings out the item that's going to be made within that process. But if we choose all and hit save, when we apply BOM again, it shows the packed pizza along with the baked pizza that it needs to be made in order to make a packed pizza. By changing the settings to step 1 and hitting save and applying BOM once more, it chooses the process right below it. So it brings out the packed pizza. So choose whatever is right for you, and you can start making the pizza. If you would like, you can also use an outsourcing factory. In order to do so, you can go to Option and Input Screen Setting. Press Default, and make sure to add the following: the price, pre-tax amount, and tax. For more instructions, please take a look at the outsourcing video. You have to also remember that the factory has to be set as outsourcing. So head on over to Inventory 1, Setup, and Location. When you make a factory, you need to have it saved as Factory OE. Just keep that in mind. So going back to the Goods Receipt 1, we can also bring in the manufactured items by bringing in a job order. You can click on it and bring in the data. I'm going to choose the end location and choose the quantity that we actually made. Make sure to apply BOM. Once we saw that the data has been changed, click Save. Once it's saved, you can head on back to the Goods Receipt list where you can modify the information that you have just made. Make sure to save when you're done. You can also look at the job order, which one is linked. If you would like, you can print it as well. Also, you can press the search button and look for it according to the location or the item. And if we head on over to Inventory 1, Production, Job Order, and Progress Status by Job Order, when we search it according to the production progress, we can see that 30 are still unmanufactured. So going back to Goods Received 1, and when we bring in the same job order, we can see the calculated residual quantity. Once you're done, you can change the status by pressing the flag icon and hitting save. Now you can head on over to the status menu where you can look at the details by line. You can choose to save it as Excel or print it or get it as PDF. You can use the search feature as well. And by clicking total, you can choose to make the summary condition by yourself. Let's say if you want to look at it as a monthly, and by product, choose monthly. And the second option is by item name. When you click search, it will be reordered to what you wanted. You can choose to make a template by pressing the option and New Template. And adding or deleting rows depending on what you need.